If you're making lattes, cappuccinos, or even just hot chocolate at home, you know, not all milk frothers are actually good. Some make watery bubbles, some burn the milk. So today I'm revealing the top 5 electric jug milk frothers to see which one actually performs best, which one is the best value, and which one you should probably skip. Added the links in the description if you want to check current prices. Let's get into it. Number 5. Bizewo 4-in-1 Automatic Milk Frother. Alright, so I found this one because it kept popping up for people who want to do latte art. First impression? It looks way more premium than I expected. That LED touchscreen on the front, the stainless steel body, it doesn't look like a cheap budget frother. It's called 4-in-1 because it does 4 things. Hot froth, cold froth, warm milk, and it even does hot chocolate and milk tea. Comes with 2 whisks, so you don't have to keep changing them. For capacity, you get 4.7 ounces for frothing and 10.1 ounces for heating. So that's 1 big latte or 2 small cappuccinos. Not huge, but perfect if you live alone or just make coffee for yourself. I tested it. It took about 2 minutes. And yeah, the foam was dense. They claim 95% dense foam that lasts longer. And honestly, it held up for minutes. Didn't collapse. I heated to around 140 to 149 degrees Fahrenheit, which is that sweet spot where milk is sweet, not burnt. The best part is the spout. They call it an extraction flower spout. Basically, it's shaped so you can pour slowly for latte art. I'm not a barista. My heart shape looked like a blob, but it was way easier to control than a normal jug. Food grade stainless steel inside. No odor, easy to clean. Great for beginners who have no barista experience. Pros: dense, long-lasting foam quality. Premium LED touchscreen display. Flower spout helps latte art. Cons: small frothing capacity for families. Touch buttons overly sensitive sometimes. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Number 4. Simple Taste 4-in-1 Electric Milk Steamer. Now this one is probably the most popular budget jug on Amazon. I found thousands of people buying it every month, and I get why. It's also 4-in-1. Hot dense foam, hot airy foam, cold foam, and warm milk for hot chocolate and matcha. Capacity is 130 milliliters for frothing. That's 4.4 ounces, and 300 milliliters, 10.1 ounces for warming. So very similar to the Bizewo. What I like about this one is how simple it is. Literally 1 button. You press it, you wait, it shuts off by itself. That auto shut-off feature is important because burnt milk is the worst. The inside is non-stick, scratch resistant. So you just rinse it, wipe with a soft cloth, done. No scrubbing. One thing though, there is no handle, so the outside does get warm. You have to grab it from the bottom. I tried it with oat milk and whole milk. Whole milk gave that smooth, velvety foam, perfect for cappuccino. Oat milk was decent, almond was a bit thin, but that's normal. Almond is always hard to froth. It takes a little longer than some, like 2.5 minutes, but the result is creamy and worth it. Pros: 1 button, super simple. Non-stick interior cleans instantly. Creamy, velvety foam consistently. Cons: exterior gets hot, no handle. Slightly slower frothing time. Now let's see how this compares. Number 3. Instant Pot Magic Froth 9-in-1. Okay, this one is in a different league. Instant Pot didn't just make a frother. They made a whole station. It's 9-in-1. That means 3 temperatures. Cold, warm, hot, and 3 froth levels. Stir, foam, extra foam. You can mix them, so you get 9 different drinks. The first thing you notice is the size. It's a 17-ounce stainless steel pitcher. That's big. You can froth up to 8.5 ounces of foam at once, or heat 2 8-ounce cups of milk. If you make coffee for 2 people every morning, this is huge. It has a proper cool touch handle, ergonomic, and the spout is precise. No dripping down the side. 4 buttons, big display, you always know what mode you are in. I found the foam quality really customizable. On stir mode, it's just warm, silky milk for a latte. On extra foam, it's thick, spoonable, like you get at Starbucks for a cappuccino. That flexibility is rare. And the pitcher is dishwasher safe, detachable, so cleaning is easy. Some people said frothing time varies. And yeah, it depends on how cold your milk is. Use cold, fresh milk, works best. Pros: 9 customizable temperature and foam combos. Large 17-ounce steel pitcher. Cool touch handle and precise pouring. Cons: takes up more counter space. Frothing time slightly inconsistent. Alright, let's move to number 2. Secura 4-in-1 Electric Milk Frother. This is the one people buy when they are tired of Teflon peeling. The inside is all stainless steel, no coating. so it's more durable, and you don't worry about scratching it. It's a 4-in-1. Hot foam for lattes, hot milk for coffee, hot chocolate, and cold foam for iced drinks. Capacity is double most mini frothers. It froths up to 8.5 ounces, that's 250 milliliters, and heats up to 17 ounces, that's 500 milliliters. That's twice the size of standard frothers, so you can make 2 drinks. It uses Strix temperature controls, which is that safety tech that prevents overheating and dry burning. Auto shut-off works great. I actually walked away, and it just stopped by itself. No burnt smell. And it's quiet. Like, noticeably quieter than the Bizewo and Simple Taste. Suction base on the bottom, so it doesn't wobble. Creates foam in about 80 seconds. Foam is not as crazy thick as Instant Pot on extra foam mode, but it's very consistent, very smooth, exactly what a cafe would do. Pros: full stainless steel interior, durable, double capacity for sharing drinks, quiet operation with safe shutoff. Cons: foam not thickest for cappuccinos, basic design not very modern. And finally, number 1, Nespresso Aeroccino 4. This is the one everyone compares everything to. It's more expensive, yeah, but there's a reason it's still number 1. It's the ideal accompaniment to Nespresso machines, and perfect for any coffee lover. 4 styles of milk preparation: hot airy foam, hot dense foam, cold foam, and hot milk. The new circular whisk does it all in seconds. Quiet and entirely automatic. 1 button. Capacity is smaller, 120 milliliters for creamy milk foam, and 240 milliliters for hot milk. So this is for one perfect drink, not for serving a family of 4. But the quality? Microfoam. Silky, glossy, tiny bubbles, not big soapy bubbles. That's what makes latte art possible. It's dishwasher safe. The whole jug, dishwasher safe. That's rare. Most others say hand wash only, or be careful with bottom. This one you just throw in, and it works with any milk you prefer. Dairy, oat, soy, almond. I found oat milk foamed amazingly well here, which is hard for cheap frothers. If you swear by that real cafe texture, if you love cappuccinos that look like they came from a coffee shop, this is it. I added the link in the description for this one too, so you can check the current price. It does go on sale a lot. Pros: silky cafe quality microfoam texture, fully dishwasher safe jug design. Works great with plant-based milk. Cons: smaller capacity than large jugs. Higher price than budget models. So quick recap to help you decide. If you want the absolute best foam quality and easy cleanup, and you mostly make 1 drink at a time, get the Nespresso Aeroccino 4, number 1. If you want something durable, stainless steel inside, double capacity, quiet, from a trusted different brand that will last for years, Secura number 2 is unbeatable. If you make coffee for 2 people, or you love customizing foam and temperature, Instant Pot Magic Froth 9-in-1 number 3 is the smartest. If you are on a budget but still want great creamy foam, Simple Taste number 4 is the value king. And if you are a beginner who wants dense foam and wants to try latte art, Bizewo number 5 is perfect. Hopefully this helped you decide which electric jug milk frother is right for your kitchen. Let me know in the comments which one you are picking and what milk you use. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.